Hello and welcome back to Fintellect. Today is day 12 of our series Understanding Money in 21 Days, and today's episode is about a higher net worth isn't always a stronger net worth. Out of these 21 days, this episode meant to be the most important episode because if we look at the topic, it clearly tells you the most important fact Fintellect is trying to touch, that is net worth. And we need to understand important facts about net worth, which we understand throughout this video. So if I give you a number, let's say 10 crores, and when you hear that having that amount of net worth is quite interesting, and it's a very large amount, so you can actually retire with that amount of net worth is what one person might think. But I'd like to tell you that a person with 5 crores of net worth would be financially stronger than the person having 10 crores of net worth. Now I'm talking about how they have allocated the amount of money, not about the money. So obviously 10 crores is better, but how well you allocate it is the most important fact that we need to understand here. So, like the point mentioned on the slide, the quality of where your money is invested is more important than the quantity of your money which has been invested. So, this is the comparison window, and this is the most important slide for the day. If we look at the 10 crore net worth and 5 crore net worths, so let's understand about the 10 crore net worth story first. So it's a 10 crore net worth. He has a 7 crore home and then a 3 crore FD and low return investments. Now, if we look at a 7 crore home, its increasing value year on year would be around 2, 3, or 4%, which is the appreciation rate of the property. So it's not even beating the inflation rate when it comes to the return on investments. And in FD, he's getting a 7 to 8% return, and other are low return investments. So there's low liquidity of money because let's say the sum of 3 crore rupees is over. So you still have 7 crores worth of net worth, but that money is not liquid. So you can't use that money to go through living your life. So again, that is a huge problem in having this net worth formula. And this will definitely not support you in a longer term because after 3, 4, or 5 years, it eventually the 3 crore money would end up and you are left with a 7 crore home, which is almost impossible to manage later. But meanwhile, if I take you to the 5 crore net worth plan, so he has invested money in equity, mutual funds, index funds, real estate. He has kept all his money on different portions which are all performing good and beating inflation at a very good rate. So this would overall give you a return of 12 to 13%. So this is a higher return on the investment. The money keeps on growing and you can keep withdrawing money from that because you can do a SWP from this, and this gives you a very strong early retirement plan which was not available in the 10 crore plan. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't stand on or you don't allocate all your funds on a single board, because if that board sinks, then you might lose everything. So you keep everything so planned, well planned, and allocated in different funds that the money keeps on working for you even when you are sleeping. So that's the most important trick in the next slide. So what your money is doing when you're sleeping. So if you're not earning money while you're sleeping, so most probably you're going to work all your life, because that is the most important part. Your money should be working for you and you should not be working for money. So there's gap we need to fill by understanding where we allocate our net worth. So don't run behind the number. So if you have 10 crores of sum and you buy a 7 crore house, then it's not going to give you that strong returns and a early retirement age. So you need to work more. How much you have worked already, you need to work more to achieve early retirement or retirement at a particular age. So if we talk about financial freedom, it is about network, but it is more about how your money is going to support you in future. So it's not about you keep a number in your mind. Maybe you think of a higher number, but it doesn't really matter what number you are following. If that number is not providing you financial freedom in future, then the net worth is of no use. So there should be liquidity in your money. There should be returns on your money, which helps you to live your life without working. That is the most important fact you need to understand. So the four things, like I mentioned overall in this session, so it's a summary kind of slide that net worth is the starting point. We allocate our asset in a particular manner. The quality of the asset is mattering more, and the financial freedom is not about a number, because we saw that 10 crore is a higher number, but it is not helping you to restrain more in future. So our task for the day is simple. We understand where our assets are allocated. Is my money working for me? And if it is not, then we sit with a financial expert and we try to understand that how can we manage the amount we have and till what amount do we need to reach or what amount of net worth we need to reach to figure out where we can take a proper retirement for ourselves. So you can use Fintellect, definitely use Fintellect for this. You can calculate your net worth, upload your bank statements, see it, your expenses and other things. You can look for a demo session. There's a WhatsApp link in the description box below. You can join that group to join personal finance sessions and demos on Fintellect. For now, this is for day 12 of understanding finance in 21 days. This is Vedant signing off for the day.